Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Chicago Bulls. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Philadelphia 76ers. Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game in every facet. You get older, the maturity level shifts, and you understand what needs to be done. Guys?
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Samanic in at the 4 spot. And for the Nets, they've got John Conchar, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's McCollum at the point. So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has shown that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
First one falls for him.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
And McCollum drops them both. Here's Jones. Pass to DeRozan. McCollum against Levine. Valanciunas with a rebound. Now Harris. Last game for him, he had 14. To the inside. Low block shot. And it's Chicago with a board. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Tillman. Over Valanciunas. And the basket by Tillman.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. Here's Valanciunas. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Harris against DeRozan. Over Harris. And it's DeRozan missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen. McCollum's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
DeRozan finds Levine. The offensive rebound doesn't go for him. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Watanabe on the wing. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Jones. Tillman with a screen. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And here's McCollum. Back to Harris. Three-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. Pass to Jones. And here is DeRozan. From 17. Here's Tillman. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Now here's Harris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. DeRozan with the ball. Pass to Jones. Outside Levine. DeRozan outside. Over Harris. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Levine.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Brooklyn calls timeout. To check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. 5th best, Jonas Valanciunas.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Pass to Conchar. Now here's Valanciunas, guarded closely. Here's McCollum. That shot off the mark, and it's Chicago the other way. Outside Jones, the shot. Brooklyn with the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Harris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 2. McCollum. It's rebounded by Levine.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple. Outside
Jones. Here's DeRozan. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Valanciunas, good.
Showing off another part of his game. Valanciunas just proving he has a reliable jump shot, too.
Tillman with a screen. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Jones against Valanciunas. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot clock at 6.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
The shot comes out. Pass to Watanabe. And here's Harris outside. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's DeRozan. And there's the screen. And he drives in. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Now here's Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. To the paint. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Allen in the high post. Harris on him. They get it again. Outside for Levine. And again, Chicago, no good for Brooklyn. They've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And so in the game for the Bulls, Tyus Jones is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Samanic in at power forward. Jackson. And he can't get that one.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Levine. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
McCollum outside. Pass to Jackson. McCollum with it. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Valanciunas has gotten 4 this quarter. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Pass to Samanic. Outside Jones. Tillman with a screen. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Tillman misses. The Nets with the lead. McCollum right side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Left side Levine. Back to Jones. Goes back up. Can't get it to drop. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. For 3, McCollum. That won't go either for McCollum.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Allen gets it to go.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Jackson. Now McCollum. Rebound by the Bulls. Tillman's got 8 rebounds in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Levine with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. And the shot goes. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Jones against McCollum. Over Jones. That won't go either for McCollum.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Samanic, count it.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And yep, it's good. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Here's Samanic. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to McCollum from downtown. McCollum with another miss.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And Allen gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Allen's got 7 points in the game. Here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. From deep. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. And Allen gets it to go.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Timeout called. Brooklyn, a tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Brooklyn making some changes. Williams has checked in for Jackson. Thomas comes in for Harris. And Payne is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Valanciunas passes to Williams. Here's Conchar. Lets it go from 11. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Rubio. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Inside. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 5 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Rubio passes to Graham. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thomas misses. Chicago has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Samanic. For 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Payne, all alone. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. The three is up, and it's Rubio with the three. Rubio's got 6 here in the quarter.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rubio. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
The shot by Payne, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Graham. And he banks in the layup. Graham's got 5.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
The Bulls, 63.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, should be a fascinating one. Going against the best team in the league is a daunting task. But I think they're pumped. They want to prove they can play with anyone.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Ricky Rubio. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Joe Harris out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then it's John Conchar, and it's McCollum at the one. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Levine. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Levine passes to DeRozan. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Nets. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Samanic. Hits the trifecta. 12 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Harris. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And the technical free throw is good. Now here's McCollum. He's got 7. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And McCollum drops them both. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Lets it go from deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Tillman. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's McCollum. And he makes it on the layup. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Pass to Samanic. Jones from outside. Drills it from deep. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Back to McCollum. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket, and he's rewarded with 1 more.
Jackson, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And a change for the Bulls. Allen's checked in. And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Conchar. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got 16 points.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes, shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Jones. Up and over McCollum. Allen, the pass to Jones. Takes a three. That's good from Allen on the assist from Jones. 13 points in the game. Harris outside. Back to McCollum. Going inside. Not going to go that time. The Bulls shooting about 60% for the game. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 16. Outside Jones. Pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Jones. And the layup is good off the glass. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Samanic in at the 4.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
At the line, 1 time.
And as recovery and injury prevention goes high-tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. Doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional. professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
Sumner's checked in for Watanabe. Here's Levine for three. He drops it from range.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And there's the lob. Right side Curry. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Porter, the pass to Curry. McCollum with it. Just 5 on the clock. The three ball. Drops in the three. McCollum's got 11 points here in the second half.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. On the wing, Curry, defended by Jones. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
The deep three from Levine. Brooklyn with the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Porter. Pass to McCollum. Here's the three. Rebounded by Green. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Down low. McCollum's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Jones. Banked it in off the glass.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls. But you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
And so he hits both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Levine. This one for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
Pass to Sumner. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
14.
Here's Sumner. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks it from distance. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter. For Brooklyn, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Porter. Levine comes with the double team. Curry passes to Porter. Nice D from Levine.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Brooks, the pass to Green. Launches it. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Porter's shot is off.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Brooks, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Brooks has got his first 2 points of the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside, Green. Back to Levine. Fires for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Levine's got 30 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Fires the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Porter. Now Curry. Jacks up a three. That one is off.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On the wing, Green from behind the arc. Buries it from three. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance.
And here's Rubio. The three is up. Counted from distance.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Watanabe. On the wing, Conchar. Pass to Harris. Valanciunas with a screen on DeRozan. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. DeMar, a big-time road win for you guys. How were you able to get it done?
We came out aggressive. Both ends. We knew it was going to be tough. It's a great team. We understood if we came in here and played with the intensity that we know how to play with, we could walk out of here with a victory.
You matched that intensity. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Sacramento Kings. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. We all know Joel Embiid's incredible blend of size, strength, and skill. He says, whenever I want, I'm able to be Shaq. And I'm also able to be Dirk, Kobe, or MJ, or any guard, really. Just a combination of everything offensively. Kevin, whether it's shooting off the dribble and pulling up or ball handling, he does it all well.
He does indeed. David, thanks. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Now Sacramento's starting five. We've got Green. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Aldama in at the four-man position. And for the Lakers, McDaniels is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Simmons in at the point. Now, here's Burks to the wing on the left. A shot by Tate with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Aldama. Tate covering. Three-pointer, Fox. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Burks can't get it to go. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a three-point game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now the pass to Burks. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the Lakers with another miss. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sabonis hits the three-point bomb.
Sabonis does a nice job recognizing when he should look to pull up off the dribble and shoot it in rhythm.
Passes it to Burks. Over Green. Burks can't get it to go.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Embiid, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
That one goes. Count it.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Burks the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off. Launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's
Mercy, mercy me. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Sacramento. They're on a 20-6 run. From down in the low post, it goes. Fox has got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The baseline J. And again, it's the Lakers.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Aldama. Lets the 3 fly. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Embiid. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Aldama. Sabonis trying to get open. Count the basket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Burks. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Fox gets it to go.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
To the court, the Lakers girls. Let's make some noise.
At the numbers for Burks, last season's performance for him was in at about 9 points per, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Now here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Here's Aldama. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Sabonis. After Ben Simmons' miss. And Fox gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Sacramento in total control. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But
I
I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Now, here's Fox. Following the shot by Alec Burks. Shot's good by Green.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Fox. After Alec Burks' score, got that bucket in no time at all.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Simmons. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Simmons finds Burks. Simmons a screen on Green. With the floater, Burks' shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Mann. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Now here's McDaniels. And Simmons kicks to Burks. Offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
And so here's Sacramento. And here's Green outside. And another three. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Okoro out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Griffin. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Cousins. He had 15 points last outing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Okoro. Sacramento able to drain the three. Los Angeles with another miss. Humphries dishes to Fournier. Fires from 18. Humphries kicks to Hayward. There's the triple. Another three for Sacramento.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Here's Nunn. After the basket by the Lakers, the basket good off the assist from Hayward. Nunn's got his second bucket tonight.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, Nunn, after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Feeds to Okoro, and it's in there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nunn passes to Hayward. Here's Neto. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Okoro shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Kings getting the bucket, and that one, good. McConnell's got his first basket of the night.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him. You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
Now, here's McConnell. The pass to Okoro. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. Okoro's got 4 points this quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
Powell, that's good.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent and powering through the contact.
Fournier in the corner for three. Another three for Sacramento.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Okoro. Dishes it to Cousins. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The shot's good from... Lakers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And Simmons kicks to Burks. Back to Simmons. There's the dish to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Outside, Sabonis. Over Simmons. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Hey, Sabonis will occasionally shoot some threes, but this area is where he's most comfortable.
51. The Kings. 101.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
And you got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Sacramento Kings. So they're at the bottom of a pretty deep hole. Think they can climb out, Dr. O'Neill?
Well, in the game of basketball, Ernie, anything is possible. Look, teams even manage to beat me every once in a while.
Yeah, that's true. Like, some of us even beat Shaq 4 times in a row in a finals game.
Kenny.
Series.
When you leave today, watch out.
I'm just saying.
Well, let's talk about the first half. And the speed demon, De'Aaron Fox, has come out of the gate strong.
Man, I love his mentality. Man, refusing to back off those selections inside, man.
He's in attack mode. And
Full
I'm sure,
attack.
Yeah. I'm sure defensive corrections are a big part of discussion in that locker room right now. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. They've got Sabonis. Green is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's man in at the three.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And for the Kings, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Now, here's Tate. Back to Burks. Pass to McDaniels. Simmons against Fox. No good from Simmons. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the three ball is good. Aldama's got 14 points for the game.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
McDaniels passes to Simmons. Screen by McDaniel. And Simmons kicks to McDaniels. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
And Green gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Aldama, and another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
And Simmons is just a complete package of player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Here's Mann. Sabonis trying to get open. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 7 points in the game.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Embiid against Sabonis. That one is good from Joel Embiid. He's got 8.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's Aldama. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Simmons. Again, the Lakers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Goes up on the wing, and there are the Kings.
Repertoire.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Embiid gets it to go.
What a soft touch from the big man. Embiid's jumper is ATM when he's in rhythm.
We've got Jayshawn Tate. Ben Simmons is out there with Griffin. Then there's Embiid, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Griffin, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Here's Fox, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Damian Jones is checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Powell comes in for McDaniel. Carter, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. Carter, the pass to McConnell. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Fox again, Sacramento.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Carter on the wing. From past the arc, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Took him no time at all on that one. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, 2 great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs. Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, in that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable.
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got Devin Booker, Nicholas Claxton out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Pickett in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Beal in a 2 guard. Now here's Wright. Here's Achiuwa. The rebound by Jackson. Beal against Booker. Launches a 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 6 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Achiuwa. Beal with it. Achiuwa with a screen on Booker. And it's Achiuwa. That time on the assist by Beal.
Slick feed by Beal. Taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Here's Pickett. Antetokounmpo covering. Jackson against Durant. They get it back. Here's Jackson. Pass to Pickett. 3 on the clock. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
Here's Pickett. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Right, pass to Achiuwa. Achiuwa with... Well, the Grizzlies shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Washington right now. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Jackson with it. Now Wright defending. Quickly from outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Quickly's got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass. Pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to...
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Nesmith. There's the triple. Here's Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Pass to Avdia. 4-3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies up 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And Shaq, using your crystal ball, how do you see these upcoming games playing out?
Ernie, I'm not sharing anything I see in my crystal ball with you. No way. You either, Kenny.
Listen, if you really have a crystal ball, why don't you just look into the future and give me those lotto numbers, man? I want a mega yacht.
Don't worry, Kenny. One day I'll let you onto USSS Shaq, my yacht. One day.
You keep saying that.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Washington Wizards.
You know, I love what they're doing, working overtime to get the high percentage looks. The way it keeps working for them, just keep at it.
Some soft interior defense as well, Shaq.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Jackson out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Pickett in at the 3, small forward. And Claxton gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. 6 on the shot clock. Here's man. And it's all from three-point range. Well, the Wizards shooting pretty well at 45%. Antetokounmpo for 3. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
The 3, Durant. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. And that one's good. Man's got 7.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The 3, Durant. And the Wizards with another 3.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
An open look for Booker. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 16.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Right with the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Booker. 16 points for him. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Wizards. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. Memphis leading. Pass to Pickett. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Beal from outside. Right outside. Here's man, pounded by Wright. Got a hand on it. Durant inside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
KD's height and length make him a nightmare. He can...
The Wizards shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Wright in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Booker. Pass to Claxton. Here's Mann. Hounded by Wright. 6 to shoot. Jackson with a screen on Beal. For 3, Booker. And again, Memphis no good.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Mann, hounded by Wright. Mann misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
There's the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Memphis calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Devin Booker with a terrific move and the bucket. Booker's got 22 points.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Pass to Durant. The 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And Durant with the block.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
Right outside. Puts up a 3. And again, Washington with a triple. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Pickett. To the middle. Jackson.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Here's Pickett. No good on the triple. The Wizards have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th. 6 of 7. Achiuwa can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. From 13, Pickett can't hit.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. On target from range. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
If Giannis could be more consistent with the three, he would be impossible to stop.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball, so we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that...